Send your loony donation to Black Velvet RPG Creator, care of Reese, 4319 Henderson Road, Milton, Ontario, Canada, L9T2X5. Draconic Real Life, December 2008, Part 2. Copyright King Pine Farm Studios. Now, Mom had been a little suspicious about Aunt Susie's condition. She seemed to be a little out of it. When Mom asked her various questions she ought to have known about and people she should have known. But Mom passed it off, and after her guests had left, she phoned later up to make certain that Aunt Susie and her friend, the mystery woman, had made it back home safely to Waterdown. Thus she was shocked when Aunt Susie came on the line and said she'd had a cold and she never left her house all day, which left Mom wondering who the mystery woman was who had asked her about the family history and about the wishes that her mother and her great-grandmother had made regarding the family's past and future. The mystery woman and the false doppelganger Aunt Susie had hinted to Mum that perhaps we were really fairy kind and that somehow the records had been lost, allowing us to come into the world as humans. However, Mum passed it off, and that night while I was working in my bedroom, sorting out various files in my recycling box dealing with records and business material, she was shaking out my bed sheets and putting them flat, when suddenly we heard the eerie, unearthly voices around us, and the energy began to charge, and I began to shake, and she found herself unable to move, and the bed sheet in her hand lay frozen in the air, and we both knew we were in trouble, as was the rest of our family. The fairies had come, apparently, the fairy kind, the fae. All of the other hosts had come to send your loony donation to Black Velvet RPG Creator, care of Reese, 4319 Henderson Road, Milton, Ontario, Canada, L9T2X5.